Hi, my name is Peter Leslie, and I would like to share with you how Insideout Ministries has completely transformed my life. But to really understand Insideout Ministries, I think it's important to refer back to when Jesus was teaching about the parable of the mustard seed. He compared the kingdom of heaven to the tiniest of all seeds that eventually grew into the largest of garden plants that would then become a tree that birds can come and make their nests in its branches. And I really believe that Insideout Ministries does that exact same thing here. They plant in the hearts of everybody that comes through the program that seed of faith. And from that, Jesus begins to transform people from the inside, changing the way they think, the way they feel, the way they make decisions. And then that in turn affects the way that they conduct themselves outside in the world. You're going to see videos today, and we don't have time in this video to share all the testimonies, but you're going to hear amazing stories of people's lives that have been completely transformed from the inside out. Insideout Ministries provides housing for those who might otherwise be homeless in an environment that's sober, Christian-based, and gives them an opportunity to grow and flourish. We provide job opportunities, and we also offer access to community services like health care and food assistance programs. We also provide transportation to places that people need to go to. But most importantly, we provide fellowship, and it's an opportunity for people to establish a relationship with Christ and to really discover what Christ has for them in their lives. And I know that in all the people that I've worked with thus far in the Inside Out program, I've seen Christ absolutely transform who they are as people. We have people now who are coming out of jail, and they are now going into the same jails they were once imprisoned in, bringing Bibles, bringing the Word of God, bringing hope into one of the most hopeless and dark places that there is. We have men who are raising their families, being amazing fathers to their children. We have women who are graduating from college, getting degrees in social work. And God is opening doors for us now. And we really pray that you will come alongside us and catch the vision that we have. We currently have an opportunity to secure a building that would provide housing for up to dozens of women and provide them a place to work and begin a brand new life for themselves. So we're really praying that when you watch this video, you're also inspired by the testimonies that are shared, and that you'll be able to help support us through prayer and financial donations, and just the same kind of belief that we know Christ is capable of all things when we put Him first and foremost. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Hi, my name is Nicole. I am 30 years old, and I am here to tell you guys a little bit about the Inside Out Ministry and what it's done for me in my life. I have been an addict for the last 23 years. I am now in recovery. Up until about a year and a half ago, I was searching for many different ways on how to change my behavior and how to just get well, and none of that had worked. I ended up in the county jail, and in there I was introduced to a couple of ladies from Cornerstone Church, Denise Haas and Claire Anderson, some wonderful ladies that were doing the Bible studies for the women. And through that, I ended up giving my life to Jesus, and it changed my life a complete 180 from there. I was then introduced to the Inside Out program and Cornerstone Church here in Ramsey, Michigan. And upon getting released from jail, I was put into a safe spot. I got my own little place that was just absolute. It was just really fantastic to have somewhere to go after being released. It's given me a solid structure, and it's given me the freedom to find my relationship with Jesus, which is my firm foundation for the rest of my life. And since then, I've been completely clean. I am not on medications for any depression or anything. I am involved in a lot of recovery and a lot of different things with ministering to other women and my family too. But Inside Out Ministries has really provided just a safe environment for positive change, and I believe that this program will do that for many other people as well. And I just hope to be a part of that, which I do plan on continuing to be part of that. So,
hi, my name is Benjamin McCarty, and I'm here to talk about the Inside Out Ministry and what it's done for me in my life. Well, I was incarcerated off and on my whole life, and I've been an addict. I've been all types of bad things. You wouldn't believe I'm the same person today that I was then. And I spent most of my life suffering, and I didn't think there was any hope for me. And I'm here today. I want to tell everybody that there is hope for everybody and anybody, especially if it's worked for me. And what happened was, when I was in jail, I started going to Bible studies and going to church, and I met with Pastor Roy and Peter Leslie and Pastor Todd, and I started really getting into my Bible and indulging in that and reading it every day, and it started to become the best part of my day. And when I was released, I didn't have anywhere to go, and I had little hope. I didn't know how I was going to make life different. Everything's been the same for me my whole life, and it's been failure after failure. I've always been like, why me? What Insideout Ministries done for me, it's changed my whole perspective. It went from why me to why not me. I'm built for this, and that's where I'm at today. Is when I got out and I had no place to go, I stayed in the motels, and I was suffering, and things were starting to go downhill. So I picked up the phone and I called Cornerstone Church, and Pastor Todd answered, and I said, it was a Sunday, and I said, I'd like to attend church. He sent a couple guys over to pick me up, and I went to Cornerstone Church, and it's been 1.5 years now, and I haven't missed a Sunday, and it's been amazing. My whole life has been changed around. From there, they took me into the Hope House, which is part of Insideout Ministry, and I had a place to go. I had structure. I had a stable living environment away from people I knew and the bad things I've experienced in my life, my whole life. I knew what to stay away from. I just didn't have the positive people to stay around to keep me accountable, and that's what Insideout Ministries did for me. And well, they gave me a place to live, and then I actively started seeking employment. I got a good job, and then I found out I was a father, and then I went through all the steps to get my daughter, and now I went from this horrible person with this violent drug dealing thief to a good friend, a good father. I have great people in my life, and Cornerstone has become a family to me, and the ministry is just amazing, and the things that it's done in my life, I'm still active in that. Now I have my own apartment. I live on my own. I actually run NA meetings now. So, they not only led me to Christ, but they taught me how to lead other people to Christ. And that's just amazing. The amount of lives that this program touches is, even if it were to end today, it's still growing, because me and the other people in the ministry, I watch them continuously help other people, and that's just amazing to me. And anybody's welcome.
Hi, I'm Carolyn Christopherson. I was Insideout Ministries' first mission. I got saved in the Michigan State Penitentiary in 2016, and I would love to say that I've been clean and sober and living right since then, but that's just not what happened for me. I devoted my life to Christ in prison, and when I got out, I did not know how to live. So when bad things happened, I fell back into who I was before, which was someone living in addiction, someone who's committing crime, someone who's not trustworthy, just someone that was really lost, broken, and hurt. I ended up back in the county jail, and I found about Insideout Ministries. Denise Haas started to minister to me and do Bible studies with me. During this time, COVID hit, and I was the only person in the county jail, and I really had got time to be alone with God. And I started praying and prophesying over my life, and God started speaking these promises into me, that I would have a house to live in, that I have a support system, and these are all things I was praying and I was hearing, and God literally built the house for me. I came to live at the Hope House, and I was provided with a job, a support system, a safe place to live, which was the biggest thing of all. I believe that I haven't failed this time because, one, because of Jesus, and two, because Jesus used Insideout Ministries to help me get my life together. What Insideout means to me is exactly that. It started working on me from the inside, and now you can see it on the outside. It wasn't pretty at first, and it was hard, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done. And because of Insideout Ministries giving me a chance, believing in me, trusting me when nobody would have, I have a purpose now, and I have my own ministry, and I'm able to go back into the same jail that I was incarcerated in to share the good news, to share the message that we don't have to live this way anymore, and that there's people outside that care about us just because Jesus cares about us. And I'm so thankful for that. And today I'm been clean for 4.5 years. I'm a mother of 2 children. I married a Christian man. My life is so good, and it is all thanks to Jesus, and thanks to Insideout Ministries and the leadership in Insideout Ministries that they did what Jesus wanted them to do, and it changed my life, and I see it changing other people's lives, and I am so excited to see what it's going to do for the people that are coming, because I know there are more people coming. The people that it's raising up and building, like Ben and Nicole, it's just going to keep going and overflowing. I see it overflowing in their lives, in my life, and it's just going to continue because that's what God does. He just is in abundance, and He just overflows and overflows, and I'm so thankful for that.
Hello, my name is Robert King, usually known as Little Bobby King. I'm here in Ramsey, and I'm supporting the Inside Out program. I'm 59 years old. I've been in and out of jail in just about every county I've been into, and I've struggled with alcohol all my life, and it led me to the hospital. And my last big fall was my wife passed, and I couldn't handle it. I didn't know what to do. I just didn't know what to do. And the people at the hospital, somebody introduced me to a gentleman by the name of Pete Leslie, who was part of the Ramsey Inside Out program. And I didn't have to look them up. Just by God's grace, they found me. And I'm living at the Hope House now. And I've been in and out of many different treatment centers and AA programs. And this is not a halfway house. It's not a treatment center. It's exactly what it is. It's a hope house. It gives you hope. You live in a stable environment. You live with good fellowship Christians, and it teaches you how to not run from responsibilities. It teaches you to face what's there through Jesus and get through it the proper way. That way, when we build a nice, steady, and we're firm here at the Hope House, our next step will be on a solid rock, because we'll know what to do then by that time to keep it level like that. And it's not just, like I say, you don't graduate from a treatment center and all of a sudden, poof, you're gone. No, these people are going to be with me for the rest of my life. I'm part of the Cornerstone Church. I go to Bible studies, and it's not mandatory. I like to do it. I like to listen to the Word about Jesus, because at this point in my life, at my age, for the first time, He's all I got. And that's not a bad thing by me saying it. But if it were not for Him, and that lady who talked to me in the hospital to come to Hope House, I really don't know any idea where I would be right now at this moment in my life. As all I know is I praise God, and I thank Him for where I'm at, and He's given me another chance. Thank you.